All right, I've been seeing a lot of people talk about some brand new RGB camo thing that they added to Modern Warfare 3. I don't have access to the MTZ that I've been seeing everybody use. I don't want to spend money on any more guns or anything in this game since we're closer to the end of its lifespan. But apparently you can equip the anime girl camo to a gun that already has like a blueprint with motion behind it, and it gives you this crazy like RGB effect. Now it isn't perfect for this one in comparison to the MTC where it covers the entire gun, but this is still kind of insane that you could actually do this. And I hope they don't fix it either. I think having cool like camo combinations like this is kind of sick. Oh my god. Well, here we are on Stash House. Oh, I really hope this isn't something Call of Duty fixes. Like, stuff like this was just kind of fun, you know, to be able to play around with the variants and different versions of guns and stuff to really come up with these cool and what I consider creative builds for a lot of these guns, you know, creative skin builds, or skin builds, kind of crazy when I think about it. These guys are just walking into the gun and I'm not stopping. I don't think we're dropping a nuke today. That'd be dope if we could. He's just gonna walk into my gun, sure. No, I tried to overcompensate and started dragging too far to the right, or too far to the left, man. We were so close to that advanced UAV. But I do think it's really cool that we have all these different like camos and skins and stuff. Honestly, I'm gonna do like an end of the year reflection on the MW3 and give my final thoughts on the game once this like final season comes and ends before Black Ops 6 drops. Because I think we generally had a really good Call of Duty this year for what it's worth. Was this game perfect in any regard? I mean, I don't really necessarily think it was perfect. I don't try to look for perfection in video games anymore. I just don't think we're gonna go back to those old school 2012 era like days for Call of Duty and other games and stuff. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Obviously, I'm not saying like you should still spend money on a game you don't think is worth it, of course. But what I'm getting at, basically, I don't try to look at like games for perfection or anything anymore. I try to like look at them for what they are, what kind of value they bring to my life for the last like, you know, year that I played them. I've put a lot of hours into this Call of Duty personally. Especially in comparison to like Vanguard. I really enjoyed this game. Vanguard, MW2, I put a lot of hours into this game in comparison, man. It's not even close. Ooh. Hold on, let me reload really quick. Okay, we're good here. All these damn nades going off, man, are driving me crazy. I don't know, I'm just gonna put this right here. Hopefully I get somebody with it. That guy does not like me. Got that loitering munitions drone thing. That thing's crazy, dude. Yeah, there we go. I haven't really been sure what kind of content to upload on the channel as of recent. A lot of people seem to have really enjoyed like all the Cold War vids. Oh my god, it didn't even register in my head there was a grenade that I was standing on top of. A lot of people really enjoy the Cold War vids specifically. This thing's also a lot better than I thought it would be, honestly. Like, I'm actually kind of fine with it. I want to see what other versions of guns I can equip this camo to. Like, is this strictly a motion related thing only? Like, I'm pretty certain it is, but I want to try to like kind of play around with it a little bit more. They honestly just need to add a camo like this. It kind of reminds me of like the diamond, like the rainbow diamond from Black Ops 4. What was so cool about the rainbow diamond was like every time you got a set number of kills, the gun got more and more animated over time, which is really, really cool. And I don't think we've really had too many Call of Duties do that since. I don't remember if Cold War did that or not. I don't think Cold War did that. I don't think we had a single gun in Cold War like that, or a single camo in Cold War. No, that's not true at all. We had those mastercrafts that gradually changed over time with how many kills you got, so I take it back. It's more of like a Treyarch exclusive thing. I would love to have more reactive camos in Call of Duty, man. I thought that was one of the most innovative like ways to make camos look even cooler than they already were. But for what it's worth, I like this game. I had a lot of fun on it this year, like if we're being completely and totally honest. The sheer volume of content that we got throughout the seasons and throughout the year, honestly, it was so worth it. I thought this game was worth the price, honestly. People won't agree with me on that one, and that's okay. But after a year of playing Modern Warfare 3, I enjoyed it. I actually had a really good time in this game. Okay, we're gonna experiment with some of the other gun blueprints that I have and see if we can replicate this like rainbow effect on them. Now the question is, what other guns do I have that have like some kind of built-in animated camo? Okay, this one doesn't. We do have the furnace version of the MTZ that I totally forgot about. I don't think it's gonna work on there either though. It might work on the aerial. Hold on, let's try this. Maybe. Nah, it's just gonna look like that. Okay. I think it has to be a very specific type of like animated blueprint for this to really take effect. You can't really see what's happening. I don't think I really have any guns that have any form of like unique blueprint or something very similar to that FJX horse I was using. They're all pretty standard for the most part. I don't really have any cool variants of guns. That's just because I don't spend money on microtransactions that much in this game. Wait a minute. Platinum issue Ram 9. Hold on. This one actually might look kind of sick. Let's see. Nope. We're just have to stick with the horse. I'm not gonna lie to you though. If I were to spend money on another new skin, BP50's got some really tempting ones. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, this looks insane. Oh, dude, I really just love how this looks, man. It looks so sick on a map like this too, where there's a bunch of colors and stuff. We're also getting more information on Season 5 Reloaded of MW3. Lots of new skins and stuff. Once again, apparently there's like a paintball mode coming to MW3. The paintballs will apparently be one shot, and it'll be played primarily on like the hard cell maps or the cell ship maps or whatever the heck you call it. You know, the maps with the Borderlands like aesthetic to them. I can't believe we're coming so close to the end of MW3 too, man. The competitive season is over. We just had the EWC happen, COD Champs happen. By the way, if you haven't checked out that vlog already, you should go check it out. It's one of the greatest projects I've probably ever edited. It is the greatest project I've ever edited. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. Ooh. Competitive season's over. We're going on like the last season of the game because we're gonna have a season 6 of this game, which is gonna be a little weird. I think season 6 is actually gonna be out when BO6 drops, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that kind of makes me want to put on like quick reload or something. Shoot my body, what did I do to you, buddy? What is happening? I'm always excited for the reloaded seasons, man. That's usually when they go all out. Like to end a season, man, season 5 reloaded I think is probably gonna be a lot of fun. I'm ready to check out this paintball mode. Yeah, I'm gonna look fondly on MW3. I think the skill-based matchmaking was still the worst part of the game by far. I think the server connection issues were also pretty bad. Ooh. Oh my god. But aside from the server issues and whatever, I've enjoyed this game for what it's worth, man. The content was consistent and clean for the most part. The updates were pretty consistent and clean. Like, we had a lot of cool new guns come in. The aftermarket parts system was really, really cool. We had so many events and event camos that constantly happened every single season. Sometimes without even knowing it, sometimes like, we just get a brand new event out of nowhere. That really is my biggest worry with the next Call of Duty with Black Ops 6. It's like, are we gonna be able to keep that consistency going when it comes to post-launch content? Every single season brought something new to the multiplayer experience. People only care about Warzone. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I don't think a lot of modern Call of Duty fans really know what they want anymore. We almost got H2M, which would have been amazing. Modern Warfare 2 remastered would have been absolutely stellar, I'm sure. I think one of the bigger problems that kind of stem from that though is a lot of what we loved about these games really is kind of nostalgia based for the most part. I'm not saying that the games weren't good, but we were all younger, we were kids, we had a lot more free time to enjoy said games, and that just isn't the case now. Obviously things like skill-based matchmaking have made modern Call of Duty significantly more unplayable in some cases, but for the most part we can't go back to those old era days. It's just not going to happen, unfortunately. I thought H2M was going to be the perfect safe haven for a Modern Warfare 2 remastered, but with that gone and all of these people posting a lot of bogus links, getting other people's computers infected with viruses and stuff, I personally don't see myself ever playing any version of H2M unless it's like released by the actual developers of it. Now 80% of the lobbies are all just sniper only lobbies, trick shotting lobbies, and that's not really what I signed up for. Like, I signed up initially for H2M to play with snipers, of course, but if every single lobby is just 18v18 sniper trick shot lobbies, that's gonna get boring so quickly. At least H2M initially had progression. And I'm not blaming the people that are making these revived servers, they're just working with what they got, honestly. But now that we've got a bunch of hacked versions of H2M going out with a bunch of like advanced warfare maps being thrown in and mod snipers, it's basically throwing the whole concept of H2M out the window, which was supposed to be Modern Warfare 2 remastered. People are actually putting advanced warfare maps in H2M revived servers now. And honestly, once I started seeing that and modded DSR snipers from Black Ops 2 put in, I'm like, all right, this kind of just defeats the whole purpose of what it was supposed to be. Like, if we wanted this, there's so many different other clients you could play to like get these like crazy chaotic modded servers. I was looking for the MW2 remastered experience, not the MW2 Advanced Warfare Black Ops 2 remastered experience. I've seen people cheating apparently. I've seen people apparently cheating in private lobbies specifically. I've actually had people tell me, just because they cheat in private lobbies doesn't mean it's going to happen to you in a public match. I'm like, they're cheating in private lobbies. That's enough to convince me I don't want to play. If they're willing to cheat in a freaking private lobby, I'm convinced I don't want to play this mod. I just wish H2M could have launched the official way. It would have been absolutely stellar. I don't trust a single person that drops an H2M revived link or whatever. I'm always going to continue to move forward and try not to hold on to nostalgia. Nostalgia is my worst enemy. I always think about my college days, all the times that I spent with my friends and stuff, and how I'll never get those times back, like how they were at least. Ooh. So I try not to think about the old school Call of Duty days anymore. Like, it sucks we can't go back to those times. What are you gonna do about it, you know? Oh my God. No, the FJX horse is actually, in my opinion, one of the best SMGs in the game. No. Also, if my reaction time seems a little slow today, it's because I thought I got a solid like 7 hours or 8 hours of sleep, but I think I got more closer to 6. And anything less than 7 is not good for me. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was doing way better. I'm 46 and 35. I thought I was like 40 and like 20 or something. So that's the new RGB camo, I guess, if you really want to call it that. I mean, it is just like a weird little glitch kind of with existing blueprints that have some form of motion behind them. This looks so much better on some of the other guns, like the MTZ. There's like an MTZ blueprint that you could get. I personally want to try this on that BP50, if we're being completely honest, but that would require me to spend money. So I'm gonna think about it. I really wish you could buy skins individually from like these bundles and stuff. If you could do that, like gun skins individually, I actually spend money on them, if we're being completely honest. Because at least you can see the gun skin. You can't see your character skin, but I wish you could buy them independently. Anyway, I hope they don't fix this glitch. I think it's actually really, really cool that we have something like this in the game where you can mix up camos and stuff to get these really cool effects. I'm gonna explore more and see if I can find more camos and blueprints that mesh well and do weird things like this. I'm probably not the first person that's made a video on this. I know for a fact I'm not, but I'm definitely gonna make maybe a couple of more just to see what other guns and stuff do weird combinations like this. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Peace.